Hello and welcome back to Chellington Valley. As you can see, we have a new toy on the farm. Now, I have a confession to make. I mucked up. I didn't quite remember exactly how the contract was worded. It was a John Deere gator. This, as you may know, is not the John Deere gator. This is the beast. But I saw this one six wheels, 4-wheel drive rather than the standard John Deere gator. I couldn't resist. So, Outstanding Foods are going to pay for the leasing fee of a gator, and we're going to top it up just to make up the money for me to do donuts in the yard. Right, I have the photographer on board with me. So we're going to head out now to field 2 and check out how our oats are doing. I mean, this is 49 miles an hour is not something you can do in the John Deere gator. Part of the reason I couldn't resist this one. It's great fun for a little bit of bumpy off-roading. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with this field 1 here. There's some dispute going on about that, but I'm hoping we can capitalise. We'll see. Anyway, here's field 2, and here are our oats. So the photographer and I are going to get some shots, and we're going to see what we get, what we can use, and we'll catch up with you in a little while. Hello again. We're just pulling in to field 6 because I noticed as we were driving back across the main road, just down there right at the very top, I noticed it's over here, look. We have a patch of withered crop. Now, I know from time to time you can get little patches that don't quite work out, but that's a slight concern. So I'm going to give the agronomist a ring and get her to come down and just double check our crop's doing all right. We don't need to, we don't have any infections or anything, or infestations in the crop. Good morning! You've already seen that the title of this episode is Mucking Up. Obviously I wasn't just talking about getting the wrong little gator to go around the fields in. We have a lot of manure to be dealing with and getting rid of. The cows, as well as just walking straight through anything you happen to be driving, have been producing manure like you wouldn't believe. And we've got cows both here and at David's farm. So the manure production is absolutely off the charts. And we've also had a phone from the local garden centre who have said, we have run out of manure, we need help, please can you bring us a load of manure, bring us whatever you can, we will, we'll pay a bit more for it, but we have completely run out and we've got people that need to buy it. So we will take this load down there and help out our local garden centre. Hello again. The agronomist has been. She's had a look at the crops here. That's just unfolded through the hedge. Whoops. Having examined the crop here in field 6, so this is our linseed field, she has noticed some yellowing on the leaves, and so she's recommended a chemical spray. So I have leased this spreader. It is by Amazon. I can't remember the model number. I'll put that up on screen now. I've never ever used a trailed sprayer before, so this is a very new experience for me. I used a 3-point link mounted one on La Coronea that Mark had, but I think that was only to spray once on the potatoes. Generally, I go with solid fertiliser because I know that it's a bit easier, if I'm being completely honest. So I'm going to get this done, and we will catch up with you shortly. Hello again. I've come over to David's farm and I'm just spending my afternoon mucking out the beef cows. Of course, the only issue with leaving the 8340 over here is that it's got a really tiny manure fork on it, so this is about my 30th trip or something like that. As you can see from the big pile of manure in the corner here. Hello again and welcome to another new day. As you can see, we're quite far into the afternoon. There hasn't been anything of note happened this morning apart from when I fed the cows, our cows here at Chellington farm. I used the last of the TMR. So, because we haven't got any silage on hand, we've only got a tiny bit of hay and no straw, maybe a straw bale. I have been out and just bought some pallets of TMR that we can feed them just to keep them going for a couple of days. I'm hoping either today or tomorrow the grass will be ready for silage cutting and we'll be able to get that cut. But even if we can get that cut done today, it takes 48 hours to ferment into silage. So we're going to need something to keep us going in the meantime. So I've just bought these pallets of ready-made TMR from the shop and just going to stack them up over here by the cows. I think I'm going to close that gate, so just behind us, maybe as we swing around it will come into view. Yeah, this gate just on the right here, I've just been leaving open and the cows haven't generally wandered through and wandered into the yard, but if there's food here they might. So we'll probably close that gate up in a bit as well. I'm also thinking I'm going to jump out later on in the beast and we'll go and have a check on field 6 and see how that is looking, how our linseed is growing. Hello again. I've got my 4 o'clock cup of tea with me on the go, and we're just coming up to field 6. Oh wow, doesn't that look brilliant? Wow, that agronomist is definitely worth her money. Look at this now. It's beautiful. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, it's not going to clear up the little withered patch. But hasn't that done wonders for the rest of the crop? Probably shouldn't be trampling it all. That's brilliant. Well, I am incredibly happy with that. So we're just coming up to field 26 now, and that's looking really good, isn't it? As you can probably hear, I've got Susie and Paul with me. So we're going to have a look. Come on, Paul, you're going to have a wander through. Oh, don't pull that bit off, Paul. Don't pull that. That's our crop. Leave it alone. Well, as you can see, this is doing really well. Susie and Paul are loving running through the crop. This is looking really good. This is starting to look like actual corn. Right, everyone back in, and we're going to head off to field 126 to look at the alfalfa. Well, here we are. It's a bit grass-like at the moment, isn't it? 33% grown. Okay. So, it's getting there. It's not ready to cut yet. But it's quite tall grass, and Paul's loving running through it. Okay, final destination is field 36 for the soybeans. Here we are. These aren't looking quite as good, are they? Careful, you two. Stop running through my soybeans. Paul, you've just trodden right on a soybean plant there. 17% grown. Okay. Not doing too bad then. Not doing too bad. Right, I've got to get these two out the field before they tread all our profit into the ground. Come on, you two. Come on. Well, with all the madness that is going on, I think this is a fantastic time to call it a day on this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please jump on the like button, just like Paul is jumping on my lap at the moment. Share the video with your friends. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And most importantly, have a great day.